Hello and welcome back to my channel. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Dark Keo here again. And let me move over if I can, because I have a dog sitting next to me who's blocking the way and asking for my attention. Anyways, I have another project, and this time it is the Sennelier 24 half pan. La Petite, whatever that says. I just don't know what that says. Aquarelle. I might be saying it wrong, but basically, I even be saying the name wrong. Sennelier, which is, I believe, a French watercolor company. This is like their student grade. I wanted to buy the actual paints, but those were kind of expensive. This was $34 for 24, because I was going to get the 12 pack, but for about $10 more I was able to get this. So I thought, I ordered this, trying to get my YouTube channel started again. Let's open it so I could finally use them. So here we go. We're gonna open these and see what it's like. Now I'm a little nervous because I hear rattling, and either the paints have fallen out the pans or something else going on there. But let's see. So we got a little booklet right here. And it's like he's telling you about some of the products, because they have other art products. And I just put that as a little catalog. And then we have this case right here. And it's actually quite pretty. Lovely little case. And let's open it. So, has little latches right here. Yep, I was right. I knew it. See, I was like, these fell out the pans, didn't they? That's why it was rattling. But it's not the end of the world. We could fix that. I figured something out. You can't see him, but I'm laughing because my dog has put his nose up here. He's quite tall for a dog. He's sniffing up here. I have no idea. Trying to get these in some sort of order. I'm gonna put you there, and then put you there, and we'll call that day. I don't think that's right. So it comes with 24 colors. Usual whites, orange, blues, etc., etc. I will be swatching these out so we could take a look at the colors and see exactly how they will look. I don't think these have the color names on there, but let me check. Some of these kits, they come on the back of the container. Oh, sorry, I just messed up my brush. Goodness gracious. I'm not gonna bother putting it back on. And no, it just says La Petite Aquarelle is a delicate, colorful, fine quality watercolor manufactured in France. La Petite Aquarelle is perfect for both artists who are just starting out, or learning how to paint outdoors. Oh no, I lied. Okay. Oh, they usually have a color chart, so they have it right here, the color chart. I'll look at the back of the box. So it has titanium white, lemon citron. Actually, I don't think that's correct order, but that's probably me, not a box. Lemon citron, or lemon yellow. Actually, I'm reading the French with the English there. So sorry, lemon yellow, primary yellow, Sennelier yellow, orange, Sennelier orange, primary red, rose madder liqueur, cobalt violet hue, ultramarine, cobalt blue hue, phthalo turquoise, primary blue, deep green, green yellow, forest green, olive green, yellow ochre, raw umber, burnt sienna, Venetian red, burnt umber, Pans gray, and ivory black. So there you go. And these are probably not in that order because they fell out the pan. As I mentioned, I'm going to go get some water and then I will swatch these out and we can see what these colors look like. I may not leave with them because I don't know exactly what colors are what. I could take a guess though. But I'll be right back. So I'm back. I got some water and now I'm just going to swatch these out. Oh, actually, first let me take out this drawing here. I'm going to use these. Let me see if I could zoom in here. Because last time I realized I was filming way too far away. Well, let's see. Oh, you gotta be joshing me. Okay, so apparently I cannot zoom in or out. But let's see. Hopefully you can see that a little bit better. And then, because I'm so organized, it's going to be a second here. Looking for my butter knife so I can take out my drawing. And this is what's in there right now. I did that a couple nights ago though, just with like some Jane Davenport paints. This is a watercolor block. This is a watercolor pad, so it's like a block. So I didn't think about the fact I'm gonna take this out first. Yeah, we're already established though. I am not the most organized person. Maybe I can just cut this whole bit out. I always say that, then it winds up in the video. I'm like, why not embarrass yourself? I mean, no, I take that back. I think most of my subscribers, which are four of you, I think also for one of people that know me in real life. Oh well. You can't even see what I'm doing right now, but I'm just using a butter knife right here. And I'm just prying this out. Because I learned the hard way that that's the easiest way to do that. Is use like a knife or something if you're using a pad like this. Because I've used the pad like this, it's fancier paper. And I ripped my drawing. And like this ain't nothing fancy, I'm still not trying to rip it. So I'm going to throw that aside. And then we're going to fold this back. And then we're going to make sure that it's all in frame this time. It's going to require me make some adjustments. And there you go. Now you can see the pad. And then we are going to swatch out these colors. I'm going to use this fella that it came with. If I get tired of it, I will use my other brush. And just like last time, I'm probably going to skip through this. And why I'm swatching the titanium white, I don't know. You can't even see that. But yeah. So it's going to be something they're probably going to go ahead and rewind through. Or fast forward through. Gosh dang it. And there we go. So I did swatch out the colors to see basically what they would look like. Normally I would label them. I didn't bother because they're kind of everywhere in a pan. I could tell, right, most of these colors are take a guess at which colors are which. Since I'm not 100% sure all the colors, I'm not going to bother. Even I know for a fact that that's like Pants Gray. That's obviously the Ivory, Titanium White. That would be the Cobalt Violet hue. I think that's probably the Turquoise. You see, that's what I mean. I'm like, I think that's that color, but I'm not really sure. But some of the other ones, like I know for sure what they are. It's Yellow Ochre. You know, but again, not real positive. Not going to bother. But they do, I think I'm going to like these paints. They do work out. Look like they swatched out pretty nicely. This is not expensive paper. But it looks like they swatch out pretty nicely. They're still drying, but they're definitely transparent. I don't see any chalkiness on them really. That's one of the things, especially since I've used professional watercolors now. So then we do see like a chalkiness, but I'm not really seeing that. But I wear glasses that are like probably thicker enough to see through walls, so who knows. My eyesight's not that great, but yeah. I will do a painting with these in a second, but not right now. But let's see something here. I suppose I should test out how they would blend, which I didn't do. I never do that, but let's see. And they seem fine to me. I chose the worst colors. Because that blue and that yellow are making a hideous color. Like, that is ugly right there. I don't think it looks too terrible. I cannot wait to paint with these. It's going to be very fun, I think. And like I mentioned, I will be doing a painting, and I expect it the same as I blue, didn't I? I will be doing a painting with these in a second, at least as far as you know. I'm saying I got the video, but I'm kind of joking. But no, I will be doing a painting with them, not in here. I have a drawing already that I did a while ago that I'm going to test these paints out on. But yeah, I think that so far, just from this, they seem like they work pretty well. I'm not seeing a issue here, especially considering that they really weren't that much. Like I said, I do believe these are student quality, which there's nothing wrong with that. They're definitely cheaper. $34 for 12 colors. You can't find much cheaper paints, obviously. Probably not the same quality. Like you could find like Crayola Prang or something that'd be much cheaper, but the quality is going to be not that great. And then some of the other ones, you might end up with more of a chalky look. but whatever fits you. But if you're looking kind of like student quality, but not want to spend like a whole lot of money, these look pretty fine to me. I don't have anything negative to say. I have not used the professional ones. I did mention I have one tube of like the black. From using it, I do like it, and I think it's very much like these, or rather, sorry, it's about how it's very much like these. This paint, well, I've seen other people use it too. It is transparent. They had to like layer it. I don't know about the student grade ones, but I do know the professional ones like honey based that I might have to do with it. But these are very transparent, as you can see, so you would have to like layer, which there's nothing wrong with that. But anyways, I'm gonna quit ranting and quit acting like I know what I'm doing. And next time we meet, I will be doing a painting for you. It's been a while since I did a painting video. It's been a while since I did anything on this channel. But I'm going to get back into the swing of things. So I'll see you. Alright. Hello, I'm back. So take 100. No, I'm kidding. This is more like the 4th or 5th time, but yeah. Basically, I'm doing a painting here. I did say I had one ready to do. This wasn't the original one I was going to do, but I decided to just do this. I felt like drawing this character suddenly. This is Gilbert from the manga anime Kazukita no Uta. Don't judge me if you know anything about that, but I just felt like drawing him. Doesn't really look much like him. And yes, the colors are off, and that's just my mixing skills and painting skills. So things are a little dark and muddy, but that's normally how I like my paintings to look. As for the painting, the paints themselves, I do like them. I like how they're like really kind of transparent, and that you have to layer them. So I actually do like that quality a lot. I feel like they're easy to use. I have no complaints there. They're easy to mix. The palette itself is pretty nice too. Usually I don't like plastic palettes because, you know, do the whole beating up things. When I was on Amazon, somebody saying it didn't do that, and it does not. So the palette itself is pleasant to mix on. The colors don't like break up on the palette, so that's very nice. It's 24 colors, and I do think it is a good color range. Obviously, if you're looking for something super bright, this wouldn't be the set for you. And watercolor probably wouldn't be a set in general. I don't know of too many watercolor sets that are super bright. That's kind of probably hard to do with watercolors. They do have neon sets, but I never personally tried them. But anyway, not this company, but just watercolors in general. But yeah. So as far as the palette goes, I like them, and I like the paints. As I mentioned, I like the way they work, and I don't think they're chalky at all. So like I said, I may just not be noticing it, but I do like them. I think they're good for $34, and they're not, like I said, they're not professional watercolors, to my knowledge, but they are good. They're good quality, so in my opinion, I don't think they're bad at all. Probably my only complaint, other than I think this is a little big for a travel palette. But I mean, it's 24 watercolors, but you do have plenty of space. But I do think it's a little bulky or a little long for travel. And I guess that depends on where you're going with it. I don't think it'd be a problem for most people, but it is a little bulky for a travel palette, if you ask me. But that's probably a common problem. A lot of palettes are probably travel, but they're kind of bulky. But anyway, aside from that, the only other thing I would say might be a downside is the brush itself. It's not too big of a deal if you already have paint brushes, or you have like those water brushes or something like that. If you're using it at home and you obviously have other paint brushes, no big deal like I'm doing here. I'm just using my brush. But if you're using this for travel, you may want to invest in getting like a water brush. I think that's what they're called. It's like those brushes that you put the water in the barrel in, or in a set of travel brushes, or just bringing along other brushes, because the brush it came with is way too tiny, I think, to paint with. I think it's good for small, fine details of small areas. But even this painting, which really isn't that big, I would be driven nuts if I had to use that tiny thing. So that's probably my only complaint, is that the brush is super tiny. Other than that, I have nothing really bad to say about this. The rest of this video is probably just going to be quiet. I don't have much more to say. I'm not really going to go into detail what I'm doing, as you can see. And it's going to be coming to a close here anyways. So overall, I do think this is a good set. I do like the colors. I do like the paints, and I honestly cannot wait to do more with it. So I do hope that you somewhat enjoyed this video. And if you did make it to the end of this, then I appreciate it 100%. I don't get a lot of views, but when people do watch my videos, it makes me happy. Especially if you sat through this long one, because listening to me, oh my lord, you are a saint. But thank you very much. And I hope you appreciate this. And if you can afford to spare the $34, then I think you should do that. If you don't want to like invest like in a palette, because watercolors can be expensive. They can be very expensive, and I do have some expensive sets, but I would say this would be a good one. And like I said, to me, at least I've noticed, you don't really have to worry about that chalkiness either. But I'm gonna draw this to a close for real now. I hope you have a nice day, nice night, whatever time it is for you. And yeah, goodbye.